lots or vehicles sold on an is where is basis with no warranties, expressed or implied. It is the sole responsibility of the bidder to ascertain, confirm, or verify violations or apprehensions associated prior to the auction of the vehicle. Auctioneer accepts no responsibility for any vehicle sold upon the fall of the hammer. The winning bidder is not allowed to withdraw or cancel any bids after being declared as the winning bidder. We do have negotiation period for all unsold units from today up to for later today up to next week. So kindly look for Karen for details of the units that you want to make an offer. Bid deposit for vehicles is 20,000 pesos from 1 to 5 units and 100,000 pesos for more than 5 units. A bid number or bid card will be provided, allowing the bidder to participate in the auction. There's a 5% buyer's premium in addition to the bid price applicable to all units in this sale. The auctioneer also reserves the right to cancel any sale for non-compliance to the documentation requirements, and the auctioneer shall not be liable for any claims or costs arising from the cancellation of sale. The winning bidder agrees and undertakes that it shall cost the transfer of registration of the vehicle to its name within 60 working days from the execution of the deed of absolute sale. The winning bidder assumes and acknowledges sole responsibility for the use of vehicle from time the winning bidder takes possession of the same. For provision number 15 in your bidder's agreement, at the time of payment, winning bidder must submit to the auctioneer required forms and documents such as proof of billing, proof of income, ITR, marriage certificate, if applicable, valid IDs and TIN. It shall be the responsibility of the winning bidder to ensure that all said requirements are authentic, complete, and accurate. Failure to do so will delay the release of ORCR, certificate of registration, and other transfer documents. For provision number 21, winning bidder agrees and undertakes a face-to-face interview with the authorized representative. Provision number 22 for lot number 109. I repeat, lot number 109, winning bidder to process VAT payment. Release of vehicle is only upon submission of TIN ID, BIR payment to HMR and subject for validation. Refund of deposit is only upon submission of proof of transfer of ownership to its name. Winning bidder to submit BIR payment within 30 working days after receipt of documents. Otherwise, all payments and units will be forfeited. So this will be for lot number 109. Provision number 22, that's lot number 17, 30, 40, and 65. Refund of deposit is only upon submission of proof of transfer of ownership to its name. All one lot shall be paid strictly within 3 banking days following the completion of the auction, with absolute deadline of payment on August 17. Otherwise, bid deposit will be forfeited. There shall be no partial payment for one lot. For those who will avail auto financing, all application forms must be accomplished at least 1 week from our auction schedule. These have to be pre-approved to be able to use this facility. In addition, all pre-approved financing is valid for 30 days and has to be revalidated to be used for the next auction. All lots must be paid strictly within 3 working days and pulled out by August 20, strictly no extension. Otherwise, all payments or items will be forfeited. Please be advised that no unauthorized recording and picture taking is allowed during our auction. Again, I repeat, no unauthorized recording and picture taking is allowed during this auction. In this current time, we would also like to request everyone to strictly follow the wearing of masks at all times. Please observe all signages placed within our facility. You may inspect your units during the payment period. Bidding clearance form after completion, bid deposits will be refunded. We'd also like to announce that we do have our live stream online bidding platform. This is powered by HMR.ph, so you can now bid in real time against live participants here. We do have upcoming events, so that's our motorcycle. Please just kind of wait for details. We do have expression of interest for bus chassis, so you can make an offer there. Your vehicle parked inside our facility will be announcing a plate if we need your assistance. Our next auction will be on August 27, so we hope to see you all again there. Thank you very much, and we'll start our bidding now. Thank you.
Very warm welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Samuel Powell. I'll be your auctioneer for the first stint of today's auto auction. So thank you very much for all of you who have come down, who are making the time to join with us today. Both our live and also our online live stream bidders, a very warm welcome. We hope you have a wonderful day. As Jenny mentioned, please log on, sign up to our online newsletter at hmr.ph, so on HMR Shop and Bid, to be updated of all of our auction events. We have a number of live auction events, including a truck auction. We have a number of online auction events, including motorbike auctions and so forth, which are coming up very soon. So all very exciting, wonderful opportunities to save some money on surplus goods. So please check out our website, sign up, speak to our marketing team, and get connected. So we've got 118 lots in today's auction. We'll be going through on catalog lot order. If you have any questions, please feel free to speak to any of our HMR staff at any time. Ask any questions you may have. Without much further ado, we'll start with lot number 1. Lot number 1 will be bringing across the ramp. It is a 2020 Hyundai Reina. Lot number 1, automatic transmission, less than 10,000 kilometers on the clock. Looking for an opening bid. Who starts me out at 420,000? At 420,000. At 420,000 to start. Who starts me out at 300? At 300,000 to start. At 300,000 to start. Looking for a bid for Reina at 300. I had 320. At 320,000 now. At 320 in advance. 320 at 320 at 320. We had 340. Back to you at 340. At 340. 340 I have. Make it 350. At 350,000 now. At 350 we take it at 350 at 350 at 350 now. 350 I have. JP 360. At 360,000 now. At 360 we take it at 360. Now, at 380, we take in 380 at 380 at 380 at 380. 380, I have 390. At 390,000 now. The gavel is up. It's for sale 394. At 400,000. At 400,000, we take it forward, 400,000 now. At 400, 390 bid, 4. At 400,000 now. The gavel is up. It's for sale. Don't miss out at 400,000 going once. At 400,000 going twice. Sold 390,000, bidder number 261. Bidder number 261. That's simple, ladies and gents. Moving on to lot number 2. 2022 current year model Suzuki Desire. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 450,000? At 450,000 to start. Looking for a bid 450. At 450. Who starts me out at 340? At 340,000. At 340,000 to start. Looking for a bid 340. At 340,000 to start. 340. I have 360. At 360,000 now. At 360, we take it at 360 at 360,000 now. At 360,000. At 360,000, any further? At 360,000, you take it at 360. We're still a little bit shy. Last call for any further advance at 360,000 now. At 360,000, you take it at 360. Last call, ladies and gents, at 360,000. Any further advance at 360,000? We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 3. Lot number 3. $600,000. At 600,000 to start, looking for 6. At 600,000, who's going to start me out at 480? At 480,000. At 480,000 to start, looking for 480 at 480. 480, I have 5. At 500,000 now. It's with Janice, looking for 5. At 500,000 now. At 500, we take me to 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 500,000 now. At 500,000. At 500,000, we take me to 5. It's with Janice, the bid's with Janice, a little bit shy at 5. At 500,000 now. At 500, we take me to 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 500,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance. Last call for any further bids at 500,000. At 500,000, any further advance at 500. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 4. Lot number 4, 2020 Honda City. Automatic transmission, 2020 Honda City. Looking for an opening bid. Who starts me out at 675? At 675 to start. At 675 to start. Looking for 675. Who starts me out at 5? At 500,000 to start. At 500,000 to start. Looking for 5. At 500,000 to start. Looking for 5. At 500,000 to start, looking for 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 500,000 now. Last call, ladies and gents, at 5. 500 I have, looking for 520. At 520. At 520, we take me to 520 at 520,000 now. At 520, we take me to 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520,000, any further advance to 520,000. At 520, we take me to 520. Last call for any further advance at 520,000 now. At 520, we take me to 520. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance at 520,000. We'll pass that in, move on to lot number 5. Moving on to lot number 5, a 2020 Mitsubishi Mirage G4 GLS automatic transmission, looking for an opening bid who's going to start me out at 480. At 480,000. At 480, who starts me out at 4. At 400,000. At 400,000 to start. At 400,000 to start, looking for it at 4. At 400,000 to start, looking for 4. At 400,000 to start, looking for 4. Any further advance? Any interest at 400? Last call, ladies and gents, at 400. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Keeping on going on to lot number 6. Lot number 6, 2019 Hyundai Elantra. Looking for an opening bid who starts me out at 440. At 440. At 440 to start, who starts me out at 440. Who starts me out at 3? At 300,000. At 300,000 to start, looking for 3. At 300,000 to start, looking for 3. At 3, at 3, at 3, at 3, at 300,000 now. At 300,000. At 300,000, who takes me out at 3, at 3, at 3, at 3, at 3, at 300,000 now. At 300,000 to start, looking for 3. At 300,000 to start, looking for 3, at 3, at 3, at 3, at 300,000 now. At 300,000, last call, ladies and gents. Last call for any interest at 3. At 300,000, last call. We'll move on to lot number 7. Moving on to lot number 7, 2021 Ford EcoSport. Looking for an opening bid who's going to start me out at 650. At 650,000 to start. At 650 to start. Who starts me out at 5? At 500,000. At 500,000, 5, we have 520. At 520,000 now. At 520, we take to 520 at 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520, we take to 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520. At 520, any further advance at 520 at 520 at 520,000 now. At 520, we take to 520 at 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520. At 520. At 520, we take in advance to 520,000. 520, I have 540. At 540. At 540. At 540, back to you, sir. At 540, yes, no, maybe at 540,000 now. At 540, we take to 540 at 540,000 now. At 540, any further advance to 540. At 540,000. We're still a little bit shy. Last call for any further advance at 540,000. 540 just time, 560. At 560, we take to 560. Yes, no, maybe at 560,000 now. At 560. At 560,000, we take to 560 at 560 now. Last call was still a little bit shy at 560,000 now. At 560, I have 580. At 580, we take to 580 at 580 at 580 at 580 at 580 at 580 now. At 580, we take to 580 at 580,000. At 580,000, any further advance at 580? Yes, no, maybe at 580. At 580,000. At 580,000, we take to 580 at 580,000. At 580, we take to 580. Yes, no, maybe any further advance at 580,000. Last call, ladies and gents. Last call for any further interest at 580,000. At 580, we're still a little bit shy, but at 580,000, any further advance? Last call for any further advance at 580,000. Last call. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. We'll pass that in, move on to lot number 8. Lot number 8, we've got the 2017 Mitsubishi Adventure GLS Sport. Looking for an opening bid who's going to start me out at 450,000. At 450,000. At 450,000 to start, looking for 450 at 450 at 450 now. Who starts me out at 320? At 320,000, 320, 340. At 340,000, we take minutes 340 at 340 at 340 at 340 at 340 now. At 340, we take minutes 340 at 340,000. At 340,000, any further advance at 340 at 340 at 340 at 340 now. At 340,000, 360. At 360,000. At 360,000, 380. At 380,000, we take minutes 380 at 380,000 now. At 380,000, we take minutes 380 at 380,000 now. At 380,000 now, an absolute bargain at 380,000. At 380,000, we take minutes 380 at 380,000 now. At 380, we take minutes 380,000. At 380,000. At 380,000, any further advance to 380,000. At 380,000, we take minutes 380. Just a little bit shy, ladies and gents, at 380,000 now. At 380, we take minutes 380 at 380,000 now. At 380,000, any further advance? Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance to 380,000. At 380,000, last call. Last call for any further advance to 380,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 9. Moving on to lot number 9, 2019 Nissan Almera. Looking for an opening bid who starts me out at 350,000. At 350,000. At 350,000 to start, who started me out at 350 at 350, who starts me out at 270. At 270,000. At 270,000 for the Nissan Almera, 270 at 270 at 270 at 270 now. At 270,000 to start. At 270,000 to start, looking at 270 at 270,000 now. At 270 to start, looking at 270 at 270 at 270 at 270 at 270 now. At 270,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest in the Almera, 270,000 at 270,000 now. At 270,000, last call. We'll pass that in, move on to lot number 10. Lot number 10 is the 2014 Mitsubishi Mirage Hatchback automatic transmission. Looking for an opening bid who's going to start us out at 300,000. At 300,000 to start, looking at 3. At 300,000 to start, looking at 3, it's 3, it's 3, it's 3. Who's going to start me out at 2? At 200,000 to start. At 200, I have 210. At 210. At 210, I want it sold at 210. At 210. At 210, and he advanced to 210. 210, 220. At 220. At 220, at 220, at 220, at 220. At 220 only. At 220,000. At 220, will you take me to 220? 230. At 230,000 now. At 230, will you take me to 230? At 230, at 230 now. At 230, yes, no, maybe at 230,000 now. At 230, will you take me to 230? At 230,000. At 230, will you take me to 230? At 230, at 230, at 230 now. At 230,000. 230, we have 240. At 240. At 240, will you take me to 240? At 240, at 240, at 240, at 240 now. At 240, and he advanced 240,000 now. At 240, will you take me to 240? At 240, at 240, at 240 now. At 240,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 240,000. Last call at 240,000. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 11. Lot number 11, 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage automatic transmission. Looking for an opening bid who's going to start me out at 375,000. At 375,000. At 375 to start, who starts me out at 260? At 260,000. At 260,000 to start, looking at 260 at 260,000 now. At 260,000. At 260,000 now. At 260, who's taking me out at 260 at 260,000 now. At 260,000. At 260,000 to start, looking at 260. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest at 260,000. Last call for any interest at 260,000. 260, I have 280,000 now. At 280, will you take me to 280 at 280 at 280 at 280 now? Bid 260 with Hani, looking at 280 at 280,000 now. At 280,000, any further advance to 280,000 now. At 280,000, will you take me to 280 at 280,000 now? 280, I have, I'll put it for sale at 3. At 300,000, it's for sale. At 300,000, it's for sale. Ladies and gents, the gavel is up at 3. At 300,000 now. At 300,000 now, the gavel is up at 3. At 300,000 now. Don't miss out. It's for sale. The gavel is up. At 300,000, absolute bargain. At 3, at 3, at 3, at 3, at 300,000 now. Last call, ladies and gents. All in, all done at 300,000 going once. At 300,000 going twice. Sold for 280,000, but a number 275. Bid number 275. Moving on to lot number 12, 2020 Hyundai H100 Shuttle. Looking for an opening bid who starts me out at 650,000. At 650,000 to start, looking for 650 at 650,000 now. Who starts me out at 5? At 500,000. At 500,000 to start, looking for 5 at 5 at 5. 500, I have 520. At 520. It took Janice, looking for 520 at 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520,000 now. 520, 540. At 540. At 540, we take me to 540 at 540 at 540 at 540 now. At 540, we take me to 540 at 540 at 540 now. 540, I have, make it 550. 10,000 for everybody at 550. At 550,000, sir. At 550, we take me to 550 at 550 at 550 now. At 550,000, absolute bargain, Mincer unit at 550. At 550. At 550, we take me to 550. It's 540, looking 550 at 550 now. At 550, we take me to 550 at 550 now. At 550, we take me to 550 at 550,000 now. At 550, we take me to 550. At 550. At 550, we tame it to 550 at 550,000 now. At 550, we tame it to 550 at 550,000. We're still a little bit shy at 550. Last call at 550,000 now. Last call at 550. Would you pay at 550? At 550? At 550. Online 550. I'll put it for sale 560. At 560,000 now. The gavel is up at 560. 555 accepted. It's been that kind of day. 555, 560. At 560. 5,000 for everybody at 560. It's with Janice. Back to our online bidder at 560,000 now. 5,000 for everybody. It's with Janice. Looking for 560,000 now. At 560, we'll give our online bidder just a moment more. At 560,000 now. At 560, we tame it to 560. It's with Janice at 555. Looking for 560,000 now. At 560,000, we tame it to 560. Just one last moment for the online bidder. It's for sale. The gavel is up. It's with Janice. 555,000 with Janice. Looking for 560 from our online bidder. At 560,000 going once. At 560,000 going twice. Just in time, live bid of 565. It's only 5,000 difference, sir. 565. At 565, back to you. 5,000 difference. It's with Hani, 560, looking for 565. At 565, an absolute bargain of 565. At 565, it's only 5,000 increments for 565. At 565, you come this far at 565. At 565, the gavel is up. It will be sold. At 565, 570. At 570, we tame it to 570. At 570, at 570 now. At 570, we tame it to 570. Last call. The gavel is up. It's with Janice. It's for sale at 570,000 going once. At 570,000 going twice. Sold 565,000. Bidder number 231. Bidder number 231. Lot number 13, 2021 Nissan Almera automatic transmission. Who starts me out at 520,000? At 520,000 to start, looking for 520 at 520 at 520 now. At 520. Who starts me out at 4? At 400,000. At 400,000 to start, looking for forward, 400,000 now. At 400,000 to start. At 400,000 to start, looking for 4. Last call for any interest at 400,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Lot number 14. My apologies. Lot number 14, a 2020 Hyundai Accent automatic transmission. Who starts me out at 450,000? At 450,000 for the Accent at 450. At 450,000, who's going to start me out at 340? 340,000 to start. At 340,000 to start. Looking at 340 at 340 at 340 at 340 now. 340, I have 360. At 360,000, nice automatic at 360, 380. At 380,000 now. At 380, we have 4. At 400,000, we take it to 400 now. At 400, I'll make it 390. At 390. At 390, we take it to 390 at 390 at 390 now. At 390. At 390, we take it to 390 at 390,000 now. 10,000 increments for everybody. At 390. At 390, we take it to 390 at 390 at 390 at 390 now. 390 on line 4. At 400,000 now. It's online. The bid is online. Looking for 4. At 400,000 now. At 400, we take it to 4. At 400, it's for sale at 410. At 410. It's for sale at 410. It's with JP. Looking for 410. At 410. At 410, the bid's with JP. Looking for 410. At 410. At 410, we take it to 410. At 410. At 410, we take it to 410. At 410,000 now. At 410, a nice tidy unit at 410. At 410, we take it to 410. The gavel is up. All in, all done at 410,000 now. At 410, we take it to 410. The gavel is up. It's with JP. It's in the lane at 410,000. It's for sale. The gavel is up at 410,000 going once. At 410,000 going twice. Sold 400,000. Bidder number 274, bidder number 274. Moving on to lot number 15, we've got a nice Mitsubishi Mirage. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 350,000? At 350,000 to start. Looking at 350 at 350,000 now. Who starts me out at 280? At 280,000 to start. At 280,000 to start. Looking at 280 at 280 at 280 at 280 at 280 now. At 280,000. At 280,000 to start. Looking for 280 at 280,000 now. At 280,000 now. At 280, will you take me to 280 at 280,000 now? At 280,000. At 280,000 to start. Last call, ladies and gents. At 280,000 only. Last call at 280,000. We'll close that and move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 16. Moving on to lot number 16, a nice, tidy 2019 Nissan Navara. Less than 40,000 kilometers on the clock, a nice, tidy unit, well looked after. We're selling a Navara here. The Nissan Navara, lot number 16. We'll just move the Mitsubishi Mirage out of the way, and then you'll be able to see the Nissan Navara. All right, lot number 16. You can see it, ladies and gents. It's one in the back Nissan Navara pickup. Who's going to start me out at 750,000? At 750,000 to start. Looking for 750. At 750,000 for Nissan Navara. At 750,000. At 750. Who starts me out at 560? 560,000. At 560,000 for Nissan Navara at 560. At 560,000 for the Nissan Navara. At 560. At 560,000. At 560,000. At 560,000 to start. Looking for 560 at 560,000 now. At 560,000 online. 580. At 580. At 580, will you take me to 580 to bids online? Looking for 580 at 580 at 580 now. At 580, will you take me to 580 at 580,000 now? At 580, will you take me to 580 at 580,000 now? At 580, will you take me to 580 at 580,000 now? At 580, will you take me to 580 at 580? At 580, will you take me to 580 at 580,000 now? At 580,000, any further advance? The bid's online, looking for 580. At 580,000, any further advance? Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance at 580,000. Last call at 580,000. Any further advance at 580,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for the Nissan Navara, 580,000. At 580,000, any further advance? Last call for any further advance at 580,000. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Moving on to our next lot. We have a 2001 Mitsubishi Montero. Looking for an opening bid, automatic transmission. Well-maintained unit, ladies and gents, less than 100,000 kilometers on the clock. Who's going to start me out? Looking for an opening bid at 400,000. At 400,000 to start. At 400,000 to start. Looking for a bid 4. At 400,000 now. At 400,000 to start. Nice tidy unit at 400,000. Who starts me out at 250? At 250,000. At 250,000 only. At 250,000, absolute bargain at 250, at 250, at 250 now. At 250,000. At 250,000 to start. Looking for 250 at 250,000 now. At 250,000. At 250,000 to start. Looking for 250 at 250 at 250 now. At 250,000. At 250,000. I have 250 at the front. 260. At 260. At 260,000 now. At 260, we take me to 260 at 260,000 now. At 260, we take me to 260 at 260,000 now. At 260, we take me to 260 at 260,000 now. At 260,000. At 260,000, we take me to 260 at 260,000 now. At 260,000, want it sold at 260. At 260. Sir, will you take me to 260? I'll put it up at 260. Yes, at 260. At 260, it's for sale at 260. Looking for 270 now. At 270,000, absolute bargain at 270. At 270,000 now, the gavel is up. It's for sale at 270,000 now. At 270,000 now. At 270, will you take me to 270 at 270 at 270 at 270 now? Last call, ladies and gents. The gavel is up. It's for sale. Absolute bargain at 270,000 going once. At 270,000 going twice. Sold 260,000, bidder number 116. Bidder number 116. I bet you didn't come for that one, but you're glad you did. Lot number 18, 2017 Ford EcoSport, looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 450,000? At 450,000, automatic transmission of 450 at 450 now. At 450,000 to start. At 450,000 to start. Who's going to start me out at 450? Who starts me out at 340? At 340,000. At 340,000 to start. Looking at 340 at 340 at 340 at 340. I have 350. At 350,000 now. At 350, we came in at 350 at 350,000 now. At 350, yes, at 350. 350, I had 360. At 360,000 now. At 360, 360, it's already bid. 350 is that bid, Janice. I'm here at 350, looking 360. Back to you, honey, at 360. At 360, an absolute bargain at 360,000 now. At 360,000 now. At 360, it's with Janice. 360, we have 370. At 370, back to you, sir, at 370. At 370, we came in at 370, at 370, at 370, at 370 now. At 370,000. 370, we have 380. At 380,000 now. It's with Janice, looking 380 at 380 at 380 at 380 now. An absolute bargain at 380,000 now. At 380, we came in at 380. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, 380, 390. The gavel is up. It's for sale at 390,000 now. It's for sale. Don't miss out. It's 390,000 now. The gavel is up. It's for sale. It's with money. Looking at 390,000 now. At 390,000, the gavel is up. Going once. At 390,000, going twice. 385 accepted. 385 accepted. 390. At 390. 5,000 for everybody at 390. At 390,000 now. 5,000 for everybody at 390, at 390, at 390 now. At 390,000. It's with Janice, looking at 390. At 390, 395. At 395. At 395, yes, no, maybe at 395. At 395. At 395, yes, no, maybe all in all done at 395,000 going once. At 395,000 going twice. Sold 390,000, but a number 275. But a number 275.